The Olympic torch is the very symbol of the Olympic Games. The torch lit in Greece will be carried throughout Japan and arrive in Tokyo to illuminate the main stadium. The starting point of the torch relay in Japan is Fukushima. Does the name sound familiar? Fukushima is the site of the nuclear accident at one of Tokyo Electric Power Company's nuclear power plants caused by the destructive tsunami in 2011. Due to the meltdown, the most serious level of a nuclear accident, radioactive cooling water leaked into the sea. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe of Japan declared in 2013 that the accident was being resolved and fully controlled, and named the 2020 Olympic Games the Reconstruction Olympics. 7 years have passed since then, but the nuclear plant and surrounding areas remain as hotspots contaminated with radiation. Some parts of Fukushima still show radiation levels up to 1,775 times higher than the internationally recommended level. The solution for the disposal of nuclear fuel debris has yet to be found. The Japanese government and Tokyo Electric Power Company, the nuclear power plant operator in the Tokyo region, have continued to invite international press organizations and promote the safety of the Olympic sites. However, a series of accidents and radiation exposures of decontamination workers have also continued. The Japanese government appears to be focused only on the reconstruction of Fukushima through the sporting event and to have pushed aside the safety of the athletes and spectators as evidenced by its decisions to hold some of the competitions in Fukushima and supply ingredients sourced from Fukushima for meals at the athletes' village. Some civil organizations have visited the IOC's headquarters to protest these decisions. Even worse, the Japanese government plans to dump radioactive water into the Pacific Ocean after the Olympic Games come to an end. This is highly serious, as it can adversely affect all countries along the Pacific. More than 1 million tons of radioactive water will be released into the sea. And even if this may dilute it, it does not reduce the total amount of radioactive substances. Such radioactive substances will spread around the world's oceans through sea currents, contaminating marine organisms and accumulating in our bodies. The Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster has not been brought to a close, but is still ongoing. We have to be aware of the risk of exposure to radiation by participating in the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. We have to show that the world is highly concerned about radioactive contamination, which the Japanese government has been trying so hard to sweep under the rug. We strongly urge the Japanese government to come up with specific and effective measures to ensure the safety of all participants and turn the event into a true venue for building peace and friendship.